The big change can be felt by everyone. What if we are looking for the same thing, just in different areas of our life? Welcome. My name is Sybille, and I want to take a look today at the 55th gene key and the shift of the nodes. We are entering the eclipse season, and in short time we have a new moon in Pisces. So we are talking about the shift and the axis between Virgo and Pisces. And I want to take a look at each sign where this shift will happen in your own chart and what that means. In these times of change, often we experience dissolving or something. We experience this as something like chaos. And we have different possibilities to react to it and to work with it. And for me, the first thing we can act on is on our understanding and our knowing about what is happening in our life and what types of things are activated right now. And so the first thing I want to take a look at is the 55th gene key, because it is the container of all of our changes and all of our searching for something. And as Richard Rudd says, that we are all searching for freedom. And it's the freedom of suffering. And whatever you search for, is it for money, for love, for whatever, you search for freedom from suffering. And the one shadow that we have to face in this area of our life is we fear to not exist. We fear to not have a purpose. We fear to not being recognized. And this is the fear that keeps us in the place where we put ourselves in our own prisons. And it is shown by our own need to be validated. And the need to be validated is nothing else than that we need to know that we exist. If someone recognizes us, we have to exist, right? And so there is an addiction in this shadow that spoils into every area of our life. And to see this and how we can solve this problem, because we keep ourselves trapped in all of the wanting to be recognized. We get heavy and we are burdened by the things we hold on to, by the things that we experienced. And we even hold on to our own stories, what we experienced and how we suffered. And there is one thing that we have to understand, is holding on to suffering means that I have a reason to exist. Otherwise, in this area of freedom, I'm not attached to anything. I'm not attached to outcomes. I'm not attached to things. I can just let it go, because it is emptiness. Freedom is emptiness and holding on to nothing. And that is for our ego. I want to call it ego, but it's a little bit difficult, this word. It is terrifying for the ego. Transcendence is terrifying, because if we transcend and if we don't hold on to anything. That's a terrifying idea. And along our path, we are like searching for freedom. But the search is an ego thing. Freedom cannot be found. Freedom finds you. And that's an important thing. If we allow ourselves to let go of attachments and to relax into our fear of dissolving, then freedom can find us. It's what I talked about in Did You Have to Become Something? Freedom is the combination of being and being all of you. What you're supposed to be on this planet, because you had a reason to come here, to be something, to be, and to become something, and that is you. And that's why you came here. But our ego tries to put meaning on everything. And that's what we can work with, right? And so the cat is coming in the right moment to confirm what I'm saying. Stepping into freedom and stepping out of our own victimhood and our own victimization means that we let go of everything. That we allow ourselves to be on this planet and to be what we are supposed to be. To empty us out from all the attachments that we hold on to. The attachments to stories, the attachment to pain, attachment to suffering, attachment to change, to all of these things, right? All of these ideas of how change should happen, and allow ourselves to relax into the chaos that is happening right now. That is a big, big question. Can you do this? And can you allow yourself to step into the not knowing, into the non-attachment, and allow freedom to unveil itself? And so that was my intro, and I want to do a reading for all of these signs, and I will ask a couple of questions and I draw cards on them, and if you want you can skip ahead. I will put timestamps in the description so that you can find your reading quickly. And so yeah, I think that's it, and I thank you so much for being here and for liking and subscribing. That really helps the channel to grow, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. Welcome to eclipse season as well, and the new moon in Pisces. It's like the beginning of an end and dissolving of reality and stepping into the chaos and activating of the new. This can be something disrupting and can be something like, chaos. And wherever that is in your chart, and the North Node is in Pisces as well, so you have a new beginning in your 10th house, and it's about the dissolving of the foundation and the personality that you showed up as the last years, and it's like questioning all of these areas that built the foundation in your life, and we will see what that is about. And I think these one, and we have a astrology card as well. And there we go. We have the one here and we have the one here. And we have a moon card. Let's see what will show up. No, that's not this one. I guess it's this one. And now I see what this is about. We have the lily, and we have the dog, and we have a ship. And this feels like there is a new kind of harmony that you long for. It is about you finding the loyalty and the harmony and the family and moving forwards. It's like can be travel as well, right? By traveling. But it's like this changing your own harmony, your own way, how you show up loyal in this world and how you experience loyalty in your environment. This will shift. And this leads into a beautiful moment of harmony where you experience loyalty in a specific way. And believe in the impossible. And this is beautiful because it's like the confirmation of there is something you long for, and this blue moon is promising that this will work out and that it is possible to get there. And we have the solar calm that is stepping into clarity and getting your strength to move forwards and to achieve what you want to achieve. That is a promising moment for you, and maybe it is chaotic right now, but it's leading into the right direction, because this feels like maybe you feel like in this moment, and we come from the place where we talked about the 55th gene key, right? Where you hold yourself back by blaming, complaining, and victimizing yourself, and how you can get out of it, and how you can allow freedom to find you, right? And it's through your beliefs. It's envisioning yourself and stepping into the strength that comes with being you and being all of you, right? That's not the truth. So we'll see what comes up with these cards, and I feel that this is this one. And this can feel like it is the Tower. And we are often afraid of the Tower because the Tower has to fall in a way. But as you can see, that is a beautiful card that is showing up here, and the other side is the shore. And it's the Tower isn't as frightening as we often feel it to be. It can be something that leads us into experiences that we hadn't before. You know, there is this moment where and we have this shore card where the water hits the land. That's nothing that is frightening in its own, because there are things like shores. We have water and we have land. And that's what's happening when the planets will move from Pisces to Aries, right? This is a moment from water into fire. This is just water to earth, right? It's the shore. If you are near to a volcano, you can experience land and fire and water in connection as well. But that's not something to be afraid of. That's something to be aware of, that there are different things that want to be connected. And maybe that's something where you hold yourself back because you don't believe in this, that this can happen. The Tower means something will hit you, like you don't know where it came from, but it is here to clarify things and to strengthen you in experiencing yourself, in your longing for family, for harmony, for loyalty, and to lead you into the direction where you can experience this, because it is about your beliefs, what is possible. And it's happening in the 10th house, so it is about your status. Can be about something that leads you into a new relationship, and it's changing your status from being single into being in a relationship, being in a loyal relationship, being in an intimate relationship, being in a part of a family that you weren't before. Before you were alone, and afterwards you are in a family. That can happen with this, and it can happen for quickly, right? Because it's a Tower moment. It's changing all of your life in this moment. And what if you have a dream about this? What if harmony is, and take another example, what this can mean. It is you stepping out of your own way to step into traveling and finding your peace and freedom with you traveling, maybe with a dog or with a friend. You're finding your harmony, clarifying your thoughts with a solar calm, clarifying yourself and believing in that this is possible as well, and that you can find your strength in this. So whatever that means in your life, something is happening quick, but it leads into a beautiful transformation, because that is harmony, that is family, that is sexuality, that is intimacy. And it's a dog, it's a loyal friend. So maybe you meet a partner that will be the most important friend in your life. And the Tower moment is connected to Kairos as well. That is the divine timing. Divine timing happening in your life, bringing you something where you experience something you didn't expect happening in your life. So whatever that is you don't believe in, and you think that it's not for you, it is. And it's the invitation, this card deck is the invitation to step out of your own way, to step into this present moment, and not to hold on to the belief that it's not for you. That's never happening in my life. So that is what I can feel, what is coming up here. Oh, that's not for me. Being in a family, being in a loyal relationship, being out there in the world, bringing harmony in the way that I show up in a working place, how my being connected to other people is showing up. That's not for me. That is the thought behind it, and it's keeping you in this place of the 55th gene key, in victimizing yourself. Oh, everything is in the world is for other people. No, it's not. It's for you as well. So to believe in this, and to believe in the connection that comes with this, right? This can be a big adventure. This card is called Great Adventure. And this is Kairos. This is a horse that is in the same color as the background. You cannot find it, or it cannot find you if you are not present. Then you will miss the opportunity. This is the invitation to stay in the present moment and to be ready to grab the mane and to jump on it and to take the ride. And then this is the invitation for the great adventure that comes with, if we allow people to be connected to us, to be energies, to be exchanged, to co-regulate with other beings, and to be in a specific connection. And the woman is in this beautiful connection with a horse, and they exchange energies, and they give them each other something. And so that is the invitation to allow this to happen, and allow, even if this is about sexuality, allow something in someone in your life. Maybe you decided at one point where you were hurt. Maybe you decided, I will not do this again. I won't just not do this again, because if I don't step in, this cannot happen again. And that's time to let that go. Because that is the moment where you can see that this is a longing. This is you want to experience this, but you kept yourself away from it. And the Tower moment and this divine timing, everything is happening in a perfect orchestration. That's what I feel. It's happening quick, it's happening unexpected, and it's getting you into a place where you are clear about what you want to do next and step into the strength that comes with it. That's a beautiful card reading here. That's inviting you to be bold and to believe in this, you know. So, and we'll see what these cards have for us. And there we go. Yeah, and this feels like it. There will be something in your life that will just happen, and it will overwhelm you in a moment. And that is allowing this to happen. There is something about this energy about you that is like overflowing, and it's happening so quick in divine timing, getting you into the place where you can just do the impossible, what you thought wasn't possible, but it's coming in a way that can make you can get you overwhelmed, and because it is so much. And you didn't expect this to happen, and you are in this place of the resourcefulness that you always dreamed of. And now it is there, and you don't know what to do with it. Right? So that is really something that is coming in, that is amazing, Gemini. It's amazing. But it's triggering, and we came from the place where we talked about the 55th gene key. It comes from the place where you are confronted with you holding yourself back from freedom. You believing something that isn't that it isn't for you. Complaining about things that are not working, blaming other people for the things that are not working, and now it's coming in, and now you are confronted with you seeing yourself, how you held yourself back from this. And what is next, Gemini? What is next? Are you willing to step into this place where you let go of your own victimization, where you let go of your old beliefs that this is not possible, that is not working for you? Can you let go of this idea? Well, let's see what the cards have to say. I want to have this as well, and this, and this. We will see what that means, Gemini. Are you willing to take it? Yeah, and there is something, and that is, for me, that is like the fear of something not working out. It's something not and this is a past experience that where something didn't work out. And this can be a relationship, this can be a collaboration, this can be something where you experienced that it didn't work out. So to let it go, to let this thought go of being stabbed in the back, being is it crucified? Yeah. And to allow yourself to step into, and what a contrast. Can you see this? This is like, oh no, that's not for me. That's where this happened. That's where I got hurt, where I got killed, where I got whatever you got, right? This is the old pain, to let that go and to step into the abundance that comes with your emotions. That's the resourcefulness that comes up in this. And to allow yourself to be in a stable place in your emotions. And this can be a person that comes up. This can be someone showing up in your life where they offer you something from a heart space, and this can be another person as well. For me, it is like you will be offered something that will overwhelm you in a way. And it will confront you with the Five of Swords energy, where you experienced other people's competition, where maybe you stepped into a war with other people, but other people stepped into a war with you as well, right? And to find the balance in this emotional place. So there we have the overwhelm here. We have the overwhelm by thought. That's thought. That's the thought about how this worked out the last time. This is how this worked out, that other people fought with you. But it's the invitation, and every other card is a cup card. It's an emotional card. So it's inviting you to let your thoughts go, to believe in the impossible, that this is possible, that you find your balance in your emotional realm without drowning in them. And this can even mean, Gemini, that you experienced difficult things in your life and you didn't know how to manage your emotions, and you didn't learn how to regulate yourself in the overflow and in the lack and all of these things, right? And so you pulled back in a way, and you stepped away from being overwhelmed to be in this place where these ups and downs happened. And now you're confronted with someone offering you something that will get you in this place again. And this is the invitation to take this moment, to take this invitation and to step into a new relationship, into a new way of being connected and co-regulating each other. To be present and maybe recognize for a moment that you are overwhelmed by all of these resources heading your way. But to recognize that this is the freedom searching for you. Because it's the invitation to step out of your mind into your emotion and into the exchange of emotion, into the beauty of this wish fulfillment that comes with a price, that you have to get yourself in balance, get your emotions in balance, to not allow your mind to take off. That's what a shift, Gemini. What a shift. And I will say you will make it, because you are aware of this. You are aware of your mind keeping you somewhere or taking you somewhere where it's not in the place of dignity, strength. You know what happens when you are overwhelmed. But you have the solution right now as well. So you can step away from victimizing yourself. You can step away because you can see that this overwhelm of and this the things happening in your life, you can see that this is freedom searching for you, freeing you from your own limitations that come with the swords. You are Gemini, right? That comes with Mercury and your thoughts, keeping you stuck. And now stepping away from this, getting into the area where you can allow to bring all of you into the life way, because you know it's possible. It's not done by you. It's not done by you complaining, blaming, changing anything, thinking yourself into reality. No, it's happening because you stayed in the present moment and you allowed the exchange to happen. You allow other people to be connected to you, other energies to be connected to you, because it is you overcoming your tendency to make it about your thoughts, make it about your overwhelm and your circles your thoughts are moving in, and to allow this to be abundance of emotion and being secure in your abundance of emotions, because you know, and this moon card is really beautiful. She knows that there are cycles of the moon, and she's standing on top of this hill, totally secure, totally calm in all of these changes of emotions, because she learned her lesson. She learned how to keep her balance, how to deal with overwhelm. She's resourceful now. So let's see, what is your card? I think this card is your card. And see how she beautifully is in this circle of energy, in this flow of energies. She's like in a flow, right? Even it is red and purple can be energized, but she's totally calm. Passion for purpose. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred tasks for this lifetime. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that is your heart. To that you I ask, what stirs the passion of your nature? Do that. Be that. I always say you cannot make it up that the right card is showing up for you in this moment, and it is the whole circle we are in right now, the chaos we are in. It's the call for finding your purpose, finding meaning in what you do, finding meaning in how you show up and how you deal with your emotions and your thoughts, and be in this dignified, strengthened moment and stepping into this plenty, into this moment, and allow all of it to happen, because it's freedom searching for you. Gemini, that is so beautiful, and I thank you so much for being here and for liking and subscribing and supporting the channel. I really, really appreciate you being here, and I see you soon.